Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews, and today we've got something really cool because we've got ourselves a nice new box that has just arrived, filled with really cool stuff from Syrett Tech. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut the tape on this box, and check out everything inside. There are so many incredible things in here, and so much of this I'm going to have to actually create an entire another video on to show you the final product once it is officially done. But you can see we've got all kinds of really cool new accessories, and he was just recently talking to me all about these accessories. These are brand new accessories, of course, that go with the Mattel line, and this one you can see we've got a whole bunch of different walkie-talkies as well as the area where you would put the walkie-talkies. I'm going to go ahead and try to give you guys a better view. Oh, there's also something else hiding in here, which looks to be, I think, a light here that you have as well included in this package of, again, very cool accessories. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to have to go ahead, get all of these put together the way they're meant to be, and then bring them back in for a different video. But here we have a briefcase of some kind. I'm actually going to go ahead and open this just because I'm really curious to see the inside of this briefcase. I can already assume, yes, inside we've got flares, we've got a fire extinguisher, as well as a flashlight. Man, that is so cool. Like, honestly, Syrett Tech supplies us with the best stuff if you are a Jurassic collector, especially if you're into, like, dioramas or anything like that, or just want an enhanced display on your shelf. You really need to check out Syrett Tech because you are going to find stuff that honestly you probably have been dreaming of. We also have a flare, and as you can see, the flare has a beautiful translucency to the smoke and flame right there, but we've also got some extra stuff included again. Gonna have to, like I said, make an entire new video on just these extras and these accessories alone. You can also see another shot here with a camera and some other accessories in here, another light and everything. So more incredible stuff as far as these go. I'm so excited to actually get all of these out and really dive into them a little more in depth because these are some insanely cool stuff. You've got more, again, we can see like a little lantern over here as well as like a megaphone. So, you know, if we ever get a Mrs. Kirby figure, that would be a great one to include with her. But you could see all sorts of other extras and everything in here, as well as the cell phone. Look at that from Jurassic Park 3. That is awesome. Man, this is, maybe this is like a little JP3. Oh, actually, oh, it says JP3 right there, so that shows how much I'm paying attention. So yeah, this is like a little Jurassic Park 3 bag that we have right here with all kinds of really cool Jurassic Park 3 accessories. Oh, I'm really starting to pay more attention. You can see this is the Lost World kit. So we've got stuff from the Lost World, like Sarah's camera and everything right there. Oh man, I should have been paying more attention to this from the start. Didn't even realize that they were labeled. You can see we've got a Jurassic Park kit with this one, which now that I know what these are from, now I need to actually look at them a little bit more. This one here as well, again, another JP kit right there. And also the briefcase is obviously where Alan gets the flares from to distract Rexy. So man, all of a sudden, these are somehow even cooler than I was expecting. And then we've also got another Lost World kit. So I brought in the second one before the first, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But you can see all of the very cool additions that we have in this one as well. Man, I'm definitely excited about this. Honestly, like, it doesn't get better than that? I don't think so. That's absolutely epic. But somehow, the box continues. Because included, you actually have a Hammond Collection replacement head for the Jurassic World Rebirth Tyrannosaurus Rex. How awesome is that? I really hope we get a re-release for the T-Rex at some point soon. Like, I honestly feel like we have to, because if they re-release the figure and it becomes more common, it'll be easier for people to get a hold of the Hammond Collection Rex again to customize. But it'll also just generally be fun to have a newer, updated version of the T-Rex with some of the things that we had seen on like the SDCC exclusive set. And then it'll be easier to use beautiful head sculpts like this. I'm pretty sure this one was sculpted by Marco Makes as well, so you know it is as highly detailed as you are going to find for a Rebirth style T-Rex. There's also, of course, in here the eyes that you can use to paint the eyes of that T-Rex. And we actually have a dino damage wound, and I was just talking to him about this. This is something that I'm so excited about because this is actually the dino damage wound for the Bonebreaker Carnotaurus from Kenner. And I do have the Bonebreaker Carnotaurus. It was actually the very first Carnotaurus figure I ever got in my entire life. So that instantly is very special to me, and I still have the one that I had as a child. And now I have a replacement dino damage piece because I long lost that ages ago. But you can clearly see there is now a replacement piece out for the Bonebreaker Carnotaurus from Syrett Tech as well. So I might as well just bring that guy in once I do the video on all of this other stuff and show you guys that replacement piece included on the Carno as well. And when it comes to epic replacement pieces, look at this. We have the head sculpt of the Jurassic World Rebirth Quetzalcoatlus here, and it looks beyond impressive. And what's funny is I actually ended up with a second of the Mattel Quetzalcoatlus for Rebirth, so I'm definitely going to have to customize mine to give it this much better looking head sculpt at some point in the near future. And there are also eyes that come with the Quetzalcoatlus, so you can give it some very highly detailed eyes. We as well have a Velociraptor replacement head in here for the Hammond Collection. There you go. And again, the replacement heads for the Raptors from Syrett Tech, and of course in collaboration with Marco Makes, who is usually the sculptor of the Velociraptor heads. They are by far the most beautiful Velociraptor heads that you will find anywhere. I have created a video in the past basically showcasing the original Jurassic Park Velociraptor head sculpt that Syrett Tech sells, and it just amped up the beauty of my Hammond Collection Velociraptor by a mile. I have to go ahead and get the others created at some point as well soon, like the Tiger Striped Raptor and, of course, the Jurassic Park 3 Raptors. And it looks as though I have to get myself another Quetzalcoatlus as well, because there is also this in here, which obviously is a more updated take on the old Kenner version of the Quetzalcoatlus, the Firebeak version, which you can see we've got a really highly detailed and very beautiful version of that Quetzalcoatlus now. Again, another incredible replacement piece to add to your Mattel figures to continue to customize them. I think this one was sculpted by Rod's Random Work, if I'm not mistaken, because I do recall him working on this, and you can see again, it is gorgeous. Man, I'm so excited about all this stuff, and I have to get all of this onto the figures that they need to be on at some point very soon. And the final thing that's in here is actually just a really cool surprise that I did not see coming. Syrett Tech actually sent a fossil over to me. How awesome is that? That is super cool, and I was in no way, shape, or form expecting that. That is just like the most exciting and unexpected addition to this box, and as you can see, it is like a straight up legit real fossil, so it doesn't get much cooler than that. So you want to talk about incredible? First of all, that is incredible, but so is all of this other stuff that I have to very carefully bring back in that is now kind of scattered because I just left it lay everywhere over here to the side. But obviously you can see there's tons of new stuff out from Syrett Tech, and as per usual, it all looks incredible. Expect a follow-up video to this unboxing at some point in the very near future, showing off all of the accessories, and then of course other videos to follow in the future as well when I get to creating some of these other custom figures like these Rebirth Quetzalcoatlus and Tyrannosaurus replacement heads, as well as that Firebeak version. I need to get that one on a Quetzalcoatlus as well. So if you are interested in any of this incredible stuff, make sure you head on over to Syrett Tech shops through the links in the description. Grab these and add them to your collection today, and of course like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.